Hey guys, I'm Danny from Nintendo K channel. I'd like to welcome all you guys to a new series on my channel called Nintendo K Retro. Now this is where I get into a little bit more in depth of the things that I collect and also the tips, especially the tips that I'm able to share with you guys over the years that I've gathered from collecting over 7 years in my collection. That's why I amassed such a collection. I hope you guys find this entertaining as well and it's informative. So there's one item that I'm particularly proud of in collecting, and that is going to show it to you guys is this one particular item that I first got when I first collected, and this is this Mario Kart 64. So you guys can see it's very shiny and glossy. That's because it's factory sealed. And it's all the seams, the H seam is there. So the thing about how I got this was back in about 7 years ago. I actually went to a thrift store, and the story is actually I looked around. I was very discouraged. This is my first time going to a thrift store. Thrift stores are like people who donate secondhand goods, like Goodwill, Salvation Army, places where people, you have a lot of stuff in your house you don't use anymore and they don't find it useful, so someone else might find it as like a treasure. So obviously this item, I was very surprised to find it. And the thing is, when I was walking around the store, I was very discouraged. I couldn't find anything. I couldn't find not even gaming related. So I went to like a VHS section, meaning videotapes. So if you guys know what a VHS is, it's like these cassette tapes. That's how we watch videos back in the day. That's how crazy it is. There's not even DVDs there yet at the time, but it was stacked right next to all the tapes. And with that, I was like, what is that? And I pulled out, it's a Mario Kart 64 for Nintendo 64. The funny thing is I never owned it as a child, but I played it a lot with my friends, so I just saw that it's factory sealed and it really got me excited. And the crazy thing about it, it's only $2.99 and it was just like, oh, they didn't even know what it was. And then I was like, oh, I was prepared to pay like even more than that, because obviously a sealed copy of a Nintendo 64 goes for a lot more. And when I got my hands on it and get back home, I was like, wow, this is such an adventure. So my tip to you guys is obviously go out and about, check out these secondhand stores like thrift stores, pawn shops, or even like a garage sale. So a lot of times people get rid of things that they don't want, and it'd be a treasure for you guys. And that's what happened to me. Patience pays a lot off, because especially like for now, I mean, a lot of times it's very hard to go to thrift stores for me right now. I resort to like online auction, like eBay. But things, even with eBay, I actually tend to wait and stock an item for a extended period of time, and actually helps out kind of scoping what's the market demand on a certain item. It may decrease over time, and when that decrease in time, that is the time to snap that item right away. So I hope you guys find this video informative, and it's patience pays off, and that's how I was able to amass such a collection. I won't be able to afford all this. You guys know that retro collecting can be quite expensive, even collecting modern games. So hope you guys enjoy. Give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed this new series, this Nintendo K Retro. Subscribe to Nintendo K. Also, always remember, every game has a story, and this is one of them. So I'm Danny. I'll talk to you again soon.